Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's a professional here. So today I want to talk about COPPA, and I talked about this a few months ago, but ever since the new year, this law is now going into effect, and has actually hurt a lot of channels. And there's actually one Lego YouTuber channel that was actually hurt by this pretty badly, and I'm going to talk about his channel a little bit later, as well as link his video. Also, I apologize for my voice. I'm still sick. But anyways, for people that don't know what COPPA is the Children's Online Piracy Prevention Act. And basically, this is a law that has been passed originally in 2000. And what this does is it prevents companies from collecting information from children. Anybody that's under 13 in the US counts as a child. And when children will watch like videos and an advertisements would play on that, then they would collect information from them on those videos specifically, and they weren't allowed to do that, and YouTube got in trouble for this, and back in September, they actually settled a $170 million lawsuit, and ever since that, YouTube has actually put in these new policies, and you actually see a picture of this on the screen right here. This is the question that every creator has to answer at this point, and the question is basically, is the video going to be for adults? Is the video for kids? You can set it as, no, I don't make content for kids ever. You can choose the video to be for kids, or you can choose to do it for each video individually. You can choose. And I'll say this, though, that if you choose a video that's made for kids, then what happens at that point is you lose like 90% of your ad revenue from that. Comments are disabled on it, I believe. And also, I don't think likes and dislikes appear either. The video doesn't get recommended as much. So basically, anybody's channel that is marked as for kids, their content would be ruined. A lot of the work that those creators put in, even if they make content for kids, it would be going to waste, a lot of it. And this is the problem that's been happening with a lot of channels, is trying to identify exactly what counts as for kids. Because one of my favorite channels that I love to watch is a channel called Simple History. And Simple History, they do animations on different historical events. And when somebody watches that, they could say, for instance, oh, this is for adults, they're talking about history, but then somebody else could say, oh, it's an animation, so it's kid-friendly. And what happens is, if you mark a video as not for kids, and then YouTube disagrees with you, their bot system, and says, no, this video is for kids, the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, can actually put a $42,000 fine per video. And many people are worried about this, but with the new kids content and videos, being flagged as kids content, creators' channels are completely at risk, and it might not be profitable for them to do the content that they enjoyed doing for years. And this thing happened to JangBricks, and he's the channel that I'll link below, and I'll link his video down below as well, but he's a Lego YouTuber. He has over 1 million subscribers, and for over 6 years, he has been posting different Lego videos, and he has built up his channel, put a lot of hard work into it, and now with COPPA, he basically said that 4,000 to 5,000 of his videos are now going to be worthless. And he has been labeling his videos as mixed between adult and children, but that's not enough, because the fact that children are also going to watch it, he's going to lose the majority of his revenue from that. There's not going to be any comments on those videos, and they're not going to be recommended as much. So a lot of work that he's put into his channel, it's going to be worthless, and I can't imagine how some YouTubers might feel about this, because imagine putting so many years of hard work into your videos, only for like one day YouTube to say, yeah, your videos aren't really worth that much anymore. That's just crazy. And I don't really like to talk politics. This is not a political channel, but I don't agree with this whole ruling, because for me, in my eyes, it's the government basically trying to police the internet. That's what I see it as. And the problem here is that you're going to hurt a ton of creators from this. It's understandable where this whole came from, that people don't want them gathering information from children that are watching videos. But the thing is, though, is that many kids are still going to watch videos on YouTube, and they're going to watch videos that aren't technically even suited for them. How many kids they make accounts that are over 18? They do it on YouTube. They do it on other platforms. Even when they want to watch a trailer and, the thing asks you for your age, a lot of kids, they don't post their real age. They post a much older age just so that they can watch that content. There's just so many kids across YouTube that, they lie about their age to be able to watch videos on YouTube. A lot of kids do that. And, I think the solution here would have been better parenting, parents controlling what their kids are watching instead of actually trying to get the government involved in stuff like this. But unfortunately, this has gone through, and a lot of creators that, they make content that, is kid-friendly, or, it can also be viewed by kids. A lot of their channels are going to be really hurt by this, and it's not fair to those creators. And as for JangBricks, he said in his video that he doesn't know what he's going to do. He's going to take a pause and try to figure out what he's going to do next. And he's going to try to figure out a way to make his videos, adult viewed. So that his videos, they get recommended, he's able to fully monetize them, and he doesn't have to deal with this stuff. But this just goes to show you what COPPA can do to a lot of channels. And channels that are kid-friendly, that produce content for kids, a lot of these channels, you're probably going to see them, unfortunately, closing down. And as for his channel, with the Legos, I don't even really consider that, for kids. I don't. Some people, they might say that Lego is for kids, but I disagree with that statement. I think that Lego is for everyone. Lego is something that, kids can enjoy, but it's also something that adults can enjoy, There's people that, they make really crazy Lego designs. They make really crazy things with just Lego. And, a lot of people like watching that. So it's not just for kids, it's for everyone. But unfortunately, that's not how YouTube's bot system sees it. So we're going to have to see if COPPA has any changes going forward. And one last thing, I also read about some lawmakers that wanted to make it so that kids that are, people that are 16, I should say teenagers that are 16, they would be counted as kids under COPPA. And I don't think that that's going to go through. But if that did go through, and now anybody that's 16 is now counted as a kid, what happens, if, somebody plays a T-rated game, a game that's, 13 and up? And, they say it might be a violent game because there's some T-rated games that are violent. And, they might mark it on their channel that this is for adults. But then, YouTube's bot system says, no, this is for kids. What happens then? There's just so many questions, and there's no clear answer on what is kids content. YouTube has not provided that. So we're going to have to see going forward in the next few months, and even, this whole year, what COPPA does and how many channels are going to be affected by this. And as for this guy's channel, I subscribed to him after I watched his video. I don't normally watch Lego videos, but I came across his channel. I felt pretty bad for the guy. Check out his channel down below. But I hope that you guys enjoyed my video. If you did, drop a like. And if you're new to my channel, enjoy my content, subscribe. Let me know what you think down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.